cylinders for a while. And we had a pretty good FEMA, but I also noticed that when they come, they end up in arguments. They're fighting all the time over who does what. It's just not a good system. This system is so beautifully designed over 250 years approximately, and we'll soon be celebrating the 250th year. It's going to be a very big celebration. But it's been designed very well, and we're going to leave it that way. When North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, when everybody knows the governor of Tennessee, I think, everybody? Do you know everybody here, pretty much? I never thought of it, but you're right over the ridge.
Right over the
So you're here to help. That's great.
The people in this region, including Tennessee, the people of Appalachia, are grateful that you are here and that you haven't forgotten them. And that there are other disasters, but this one was enormous for both North Carolina and Tennessee, so thank you.
I've seen a lot of disasters, and when I came here right after, the day after. And when I came here, I couldn't believe it, actually. I couldn't believe the damage. And I've seen a lot of them. This was more like a tornado than it was what we witnessed. So we're going to get it very much taken care of. Good job. That's nice that you came. And so you call it you're right over the ridge, right, Tennessee?
Over the ridge, yes.
I like Tennessee, too. Let's see, where did I get more votes, Tennessee or North Carolina? I hate to tell you, North Carolina, it was Tennessee.
There's one of the counties in this disaster that had 88% for you. So
88%, yeah. The people are just incredible people.
Yeah.
So, do you have any questions, press?
Yes, Mr. President, you talked about conditions being placed on aid to California, voter ID and the like. Are there any conditions that you're going to put on aid to North Carolina?
We're going to do a lot for North Carolina. They've been very slow. I don't know why it's been so bad. This has been one of the worst I've seen. Katrina, of course, was something that obviously that was a long time ago. That was not good. But this has been very slow. I don't know if that was for political reasons because they lost the state. Biden lost the state. Maybe he felt he doesn't care. Maybe there were other reasons, I don't know, but this has been very slow. By any standard, this has been very slow, and we're gonna make up for lost time.
No conditions, you're going to push for aid.
Well, in California, I have a condition. In California, we want them to have voter ID so the people have a voice, because right now the people don't have a voice because you don't know who's voting, and it's very corrupt. And we also want them to release the water. If they released the water, they wouldn't have had a problem. If they released the water when I told them to, because I told them to do it 7 years ago, if they would have done it, you wouldn't have had the problem that you had. You might not have even had a fire. So, but here I don't have that. It's a different thing. You got hit by a storm. The people are incredible. They worked really well. Franklin was fantastic, and other groups. By the way, other groups came in that were also fantastic, and other states came in. Tennessee and a couple of others came in. And they really help. That's the way it's supposed to be. No, this is a different kind of a thing.
Mr. President, have you decided how much funding you would allocate for disaster relief?
About what?
Have you decided how much funding you would allocate for disaster relief?
I have to see what it is.
Mr. President?
Are you disappointed that Senator Schiff hasn't joined you on this trip? It's reported you invited Senator Schiff to join you on this trip and he was too busy. Are you disappointed?
I don't know. I was told that Schiff was going to travel with us to California. I wasn't thrilled, to be honest with you. And I saw him last night on television. It looks like he got hit with a baseball bat or something. What happened to him? Something happened to him. It looked like he got hit. It looked like he got beat around. But I'll ask Caroline to find out what happened to him. No, if he wanted to come out, I would have done that. But I don't know. Somebody said that he wanted to come on the plane, but I think he's staying back for the votes. There's some pretty good votes going on. Yeah.
Mr. President, what is your timeline for getting rid of FEMA?
For this one? For this one?
You just talked about possibly getting rid of FEMA. What timeline are you looking at, and how would you do that?
Well, we're looking here. Here you're talking about. To start, we're going to start immediately, timeline. And to finish, it's going to be a period of time. People are also rebuilding their houses. How long does it take to build a house, right? It takes some time. And I want them to build houses bigger, better, nicer than they had before, so they can have, at least they get something out of this disaster. This was a real disaster. No, timeline will be fast in terms of infrastructure, I think very fast. I want to thank Elon because Elon was able to get us communication systems, as you know, Starlink. We had no communication. The first day I got here, I was asked by one of the people, one of the really great representatives, professionals, that is there any way you could get Starlink here, because they had no communication whatsoever. And I called up Elon Musk, and he had, hundreds of units brought here, brought immediately, and it's hard to get. They couldn't get them before, and that made a lot of difference. I think it saved a lot of lives, actually. Yeah, infrastructure-wise, we'll do it quickly.
Sir, can you just talk about how long you think it might take to get rid of FEMA? What's the timeline on that? If you're going to roll it back?
Yeah, I would say, look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not really thinking about FEMA right now here. I'm thinking about Michael Watley, and I'm thinking about the 3 Congress people that you just heard from, and also the other people in Congress, and they'll be working with the governor. They'll be working with the governor, so that's what I see.
Change the subject real quickly. The Laken Riley Act was signed by Speaker Johnson yesterday.
Voilà, madame, monsieur, c'est donc une partie dans la déclaration chef de l'État américain qui live du côté de North Carolina, Asheville, côté les rencontrer habitants qui victimes des passages du dernier cyclone que nous connaissons. Pour Donald Trump, et que l'équipe FEMA n'a pas fait rien de bon, il doit disparaître, il doit voler l'aller, et c'est ça que M. Anton fait. Donc, en tant que chef d'État, il va essayer là éliminer l'existence organisation ça qui connaît intervenir les populations frappées en bas d'une catastrophe naturelle, selon dernière déclaration selon l'information que le bas là, eh bien, M. dit, you must get rid of FEMA. Donc, during the hurricane recovery, the organization did a good job selon président République là, Donald Trump. Et puis, qui ça que nous capable dire ou d'ailleurs ce temps et tout, il dit que pas gain extérieur pour les Californiens, comme problème d'eau, il demande monsieur pour ouvrir de la population depuis 7 ans de ça, il pas fait li. Donc, il croit que gagne condition là pour le bail pour que FEMA ou bien l'organisation bail support à l'État fédéral de Californie parce que mon yo pas gain voté et pas gain ID vote qui ont pièce qui identifie mais qui monde qui a voté a il dit également et que te gain peu faute d'élection mais il a annoncé que bon mariage li ensemble avec ancien avocat Rudy Giuliani c'est pour plus bel mariage là. Mesdames messieurs, restez branchés Pstars Radio-Télévision, notre site encore comme on dit non. Madame Félix Wajouri a venu pour le partager avec nous espace que les gagnants devant TRONE Seigneur. Restez branchés. C'est avec les frères parents que nous t'ayons Maïso et Charles, ou pas qu'à faire ça, ou peut-être un problème mon cher, ou pas qu'à faire ça. Ah. Avion pral décoller. Les frères parents sont heure pour changer. Pstars FM Radio-Télévision.
Avion pral décoller. Est-ce que vous est-ce que ticket ou acheté pour aller checker? Yo bail dernier signal pour embarquer. Est-ce que rempli conditions pour étendre pour l'entrée? Est-ce que c'est petit plus là oui? Est-ce que pas tout le temps va mélanger? Est-ce que c'est vrai ou t'es guettant changé? Eh bien, ou prêt pour voyager? Est-ce que c'est vrai ou t'es aimé, bon Dieu? Est-ce que pas ta vie, Jean, qu'elle t'est blé? Est-ce que c'est amis la vérité? Eh bien, ou prêt pour voyager? temps chargé pour l'aller tout a prêté. Capitaine m'a guettant à bord, toute bagaille checké. Équipage la bras monté, et puis démonstration pour attacher. Dans l'église, c'est bon, t'es qu'on chauffé. Faut pas de jambes côté message là que parler. Et si ou pas de jambes font gens pour changer, eh bien, ou pas qu'à voyager. Au même chrétien qu'entrer dans l'église, peut-être avantage ou derrière prestige. Si c'est pas rien sérieux, t'as réglé, eh bien, ou pas qu'à voyager. Volé ak moun ki sauvé. Ça pas dit tout pas de jambes péché, mais au gain temps lavé. Moi pas con qui destination, libre aller poser. Même connaissez que Jésus, c'est là que nous pralé. Est-ce qu'on a fait la paix avec mon Dieu? Qui veut dire est-ce qu'on a changé? Est-ce que vous ses amis la vérité? Sinon, vous pas qu'à voyager. Et vous même chrétien qu'à écouter. Et toute la vie où t'es mal marché. Aucune chance pour sauver à travers le feu. Demandez mon Dieu pour le pardonner. Ou même qui n'a Jésus et qu'on toute condition. Si on connaît ou pas pareil, on pas besoin de prier.